according to Trotto's Vegas base, is
Two of Hollywood's finest actors have found themselves in the heat of a fierce battle for world domination. A battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I've been playing a little bit of Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, so I thought, well, why not stream it? Might as well. Seems like a plan, so we're going to do that. Simple as that. It's been a while since I've made a video on Mighty Quest, and it's approaching open beta, which is why I'm looking at it again. It should be available for everyone in the next few days, and they're adding all sorts of things, including an additional class and stuff like that. They've done a lot of work to it, actually. A huge amount. They've improved it a great deal. That's the first thing that I would point out, is the way that they've changed their monetization system up completely. So, some people kind of pointed out that this game used to be something like a Facebook game, and they have done a lot, an awful lot, to remove that element. Everything builds instantly now. There's no waiting, which means there's no pay gems to rush thing. That's all gone. So, any upgrade you do happens instantly. Anything you do pretty much is instant. So that's good. You can't buy anything with the premium currency outside of skins for your castle and boosts. And that's it. So you can get boosts for, you know, additional life force crystals. You can get boosts for experience. You can get better magic find, but that's really about it. So I think that's much better than it was, especially considering when I made that video, Pricey Quest for Awful Loot. They had allowed you to basically buy almost anything in the game with premium currency, which was fucking stupid. They have fixed that. That's now not a thing. They have also completely changed the way that the building system works in a so-called free build system. You can now put as many creatures as you can fit in an area, but you've got this overall limit here with defense rating, which has had some good effects and some bad effects. Some of the effects are just terrible. It's resulted in some very difficult pulls, let me put it that way, but it's not impossible to beat them. You can see here I'm sitting on How come TB's playing this again? Are you fucking deaf? I have to ask. Oh, Jesus, I just explained that 2 minutes ago. Anyway, you can... I've stacked up a bunch of Defendertrons here, which doesn't actually do what I was hoping. I was hoping them to kind of bodyguard each other, but it turns out they won't do that, I don't think. So I may have to just put them on Sphere of Protection instead. But for those of you who don't know what Mighty Quest of Epic Loot is, there's two components, and one component is you build your castle. You design your castle to be difficult to beat, because other players go into your castle, run it, kill all your stuff, and steal your money. And you do the same to them. And that's the second component of the game, which is the Diablo-style running system, where you can attack any castle in the game. And we'll start with him. Alright, I want to go raid him. So here we go. Ah, he's got a snow-themed castle. That's pretty cool. So you go into this and each castle is custom, so it's designed by a player. He's trying to hide a gold mine there. We're not going to have any of that, thank you very much, so we'll loot that. And the point is to kill every creature so you can get to the end. And once you get into the end, you are able to steal a portion of their money. Oh, Christ, there's a chicken boss in here somewhere. I've never actually fought this chicken. This is a new creature. Apparently, it's not very good. It's good to know. That's a big pack, but that's nothing I can't AoE. I'm just going to wait for my AoE to recharge before I go in there. There we go. Yeah, that's not too difficult. And I've eliminated most of it, but he does, in fact, as you can see, have a Necromancer, or Dr. Bones as he's called there, which is being a gigantic pain in the arse, and I'm trying my best to kill. Oh, wow, there we go. So he's down. Those guys are a bit of a pain. You can build traps, you can pick up... There's about 40 or 50 different room designs which you can cobble together to make your castle. And it actually looks like he hasn't properly set this castle up. So you can see these traps aren't working. There's a reason for that. They put a new system in the game which involves you having to verify your castle. And that means you've got to run it yourself and beat it in order for the stuff that you've changed to be active. It's got good and bad aspects to it. It's a bit annoying because even if you make a minor change, you've got to rerun your whole castle. That usually takes a couple of minutes, though. It does mean that people have a lot of difficulty making unbeatable castles because they themselves have got to be able to beat it. Some people whined about that, saying, oh, well, you know, my skill is in castle building. It's like, no, it just means you make cheesy castles that are difficult to beat. Is my volume too loud, by the way? It seems like it would be. Alright, so we pretty much torched that castle. Take out the rest of these mines. That's an additional thing you can do now. You can destroy the mines for extra money. And you can also do it to 3-star a castle. You've got to destroy the mines. So, there's that. And apparently you don't have to... It seems like you don't have to beat it under the time anymore in order to actually get some money. I don't know if there's a benefit otherwise. There we go. And then you loot. And that's their money that I just took. So I've just run off with it. And then you can rate it and you can leave them a comment if you so desire. And that's that. And you can... These are like the micro dungeon runs. You could run them in about 2 minutes. Game sound is a bit loud. Okay, let me deal with that for you. Let's knock it down a bit. Yeah. I don't trust people that ever say the sound is fine. Because, like, my balance or how I prefer to hear it is usually a hell of a lot lower than what you guys want. But... Alright, cool. I've knocked it down a bit. That should be fine. Alright, we'll try this guy. He's got quite a lot of available life force, and that's a pretty valuable resource, so I'm going to jump in there and see if I can take that out. There we go. It is also raining that selection screen. Yeah, each region now has its own sort of custom look to it. Like the Mr. Firesley region, which is the second region, is all on fire, and it's got lava and all sorts of crazy stuff in the sky, which is pretty cool. These configurations are, for the most part, fairly easy to deal with, but he actually put a Defendertron in the middle of there. Really smart play, actually, the way that he set that up. The reason is that he set up something which is, generally speaking, fairly easy to AoE, but by throwing one of those Defendertrons in the middle, the shield goes up and actually blunts that AoE. I'm wanting to do something similar with my stuff, but since, of course, you have to earn resources to actually buy the creatures for your castle, it's taking a little bit of time. Also, the music for Mighty Quest is amazing. They've actually put some more in. They've done a bunch of remixes of it, depending on what castle theme you're running. So, it's pretty awesome. There's one that's just like what appears to be a harpsichord version of the main theme. There we go. Pete Pound Mortar in level 8. Not really a big problem. Those guys are really nasty, especially in groups. But they are quite expensive. Alright, I think we've just kind of crushed this castle. Let's see what the last pull is. Last pull... Oh, okay, this is just an AoE. If I can do it before the shield pops. Oh, well, I didn't. Oh, shit. Oh, no. This is bad. Really bad. Okay. Wait for the... Oh, fuck. You know, he also threw some archers in there as well with critical shots, so that really screwed me over. Alright, I'm gonna have to give that another shot. If I die, by the way, he gets money for me dying in his castle. And there's also, like, achievements and objectives for killing people, which will give you a bunch of stuff. Alright. So let's try that one again. So the initial pulls are fairly easy. In fact, I might even want to just try and nuke the Defendertron. How many are there? Is there one Defendertron? Okay, am I in range? I hope I am. Okay, I'm going to try and nuke the Defendertron first, before he can get his shield up. Ah, he got his shield up anyway. I don't have quite... There we go, that's fine. So that's a bit of a better way to deal with that pull. But yeah, that shield screwed me over. So that last pull is pretty tricky. I want to try and kill something before the shields go up. Trying to mass AoE that pull doesn't work. Oh, hello. Mage's AoE is really powerful, but they're also the most fragile class. So it's more about kiting with the mage and control than it is about taking hits, because you can't. Alright, I may be able to nuke down one of them immediately. Let's go around the corner. Try not to pull them. Kill that mine first. There we go. Okay. There's a Doctor Skull over there that I think I need to kill. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull in. I'm going to go right into the center of it. I'm going to drop a fireball and hope to kill the Doctor Skull. Guess what? It didn't. Oh, Christ! Those fucking archers. Alright, I got a bunch of them. Oh, there's an epic drop there. Now I definitely want to survive. Oh, I think I've got it. Have I got it? Yes! Ooh, that was close. But then I just got an epic. That's a legendary, actually. Sweet. There we go. Where's the last mine? Ah, screw it. Just hit the door. Again. Oh, come on! I don't know if it... I don't know if this thing... I don't know if it really matters. Like, beating the timer doesn't seem to matter anymore. It used to be a case that if you didn't beat the timer, you get no money from here, because the security system activates and it shuts down. That doesn't happen anymore, but it does affect the number of stars you get. I don't know what that means, though, all things considered. It may be the number of crowns I get, but, like, crowns, I haven't even found a use for that, other than the leaderboard. Oh, someone actually lost to me. That's pretty rare. Oh, I see. It was a level 7. You can actually watch everyone die in your castle, which is quite neat via this replay system here.
You're going to be...
Well, he was only a level 7, so... He dealt with this fine. Oh, he got himself a nice item, so that's fine. He got himself a rare. So yeah, I think he probably died when he ran into my final room. Oh, so he pulled my Scorpio in there, okay. Oh, did the Scorpio kill him? Oh, pretty close. Yeah, I think it probably did. Oh, shit. That is not what you want to do. Yeah, that would do the job. Yeah, so it is based on crowns, but I don't know what crowns are. I think crowns are just for the leaderboard. I really do. So, like, if you don't care about that, then you can just, you know, you can just ignore it, but I think the more crowns you get, the higher you are on the leaderboard. Oh, I got promoted to a higher league. Okay. There are currently no players in this league. Alright. Well, this is unranked. Yeah, I assume... Yeah, it's all ranked off crown numbers. Okay, yeah, I see. So I guess I'm not ranked at all at this point. I'm ranked number 1 in my friends. JP hasn't been playing, apparently, so... 3,399th. Yeah, so that's how it works. It's all ranked based on crowns. So, if you don't care about the leaderboards, of course, then that's fine. But you are aiming to be number 1. That's kind of the point. Cool. I can actually afford some new creatures now. I'm going to buy another Pete Pound more if I can fit him in my castle. I think so. Could buy Mr. Firesley. He's okay, but I think they nerfed him. I'm just going to wait until I get, I think it's level 14, and then I can just play my Pteroraptor Overlord, which I have sitting in my inventory.
My lair is at maximum evilness.
Okay. So, let's remove some creatures. These are useless. They just don't do anything. So, they're kind of... They're almost resurrection fodder for these guys, so... Yeah, we need to... get rid of that. I think another... Like, this is a level 12 Pete Poundmore, and they just destroy people. So, I think just getting a second one of those makes more sense. Pteroraptor used to suck, but I'm pretty sure they fixed him. I don't really want to put him there, because it makes it a little bit too easy to pull him and not pull the rest of the pack. So I might just want to move my Defendertron back here and put a second Pete Poundmore there. There we go. That should be fairly hard to fight, but I'm gonna change what these guys do. Some of these creatures have 3 different things they can do, but it affects the entire thing. So probably just throw Sphere of Protection on all of these guys, because as we saw, Bodyguard doesn't actually work on mass. So throw Shield of Protection, Sphere of Protection on there. 2 Pete Poundmores with Offensive Tackle. I don't know if I want to put Offensive Tackle on actually, as I don't. The theory is Offensive Tackle will allow them to knock you into here, into these traps. The problem is that what I've noticed happening is the creatures actually run into the traps themselves and get stuck. So, yeah, there's that. Hi.
Hi.
You're
What you doing?
playing Mighty Quest for Epic Loot?
Oh.
Yes.
Is it fun?
It is.
Hi, chat.
Yes. I'm going to put Flurry of Blows on there, and then we'll validate the castle and see if I can actually beat it. The wall's okay. The problem with the wall is that you lose to warriors all the time because the wall only blocks range damage. So, I think Sphere of Protection is overall just better. Especially against AoE. And AoE's a problem with like all the classes to a greater or lesser extent. So, there we go. And then just eliminate these guys. You've got to clear the whole castle in validation mode. If you don't, then the creatures you didn't clear, like you saw earlier, or the traps you didn't go through, don't work. So you need to make sure that's happening. Okay, can I AoE this entire area? I should throw a Defendertron in here as well to prevent this. Because, like, I could pretty much AoE this whole area and destroy most of what's there without too much of a problem. I don't quite have the full damage I need to do it, but pretty close. So I think if I throw a oh, God. If I throw a Defendertron in there, get back here. If I throw a Defendertron in there, then that shield is going to protect my guys from that AoE. So that might be a way to do it. Knock down. Oh, I forgot I put that there. I'm bad at my own castle because I can't even remember what's going on. Okay, there we go. And then the final pull is the difficult one. So that's 2 level 12 Petes, and then a bunch of shield guys, and 4 deadly hamster wheels. Okay, can I pull through here? Oh, no. Careful, careful. Then the shields are going up, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any damage. I think I can actually fight from here, but I don't think I can do enough damage to make it worthwhile. You know what I might do, actually? Oh, look at the amount of damage I'm doing. It's pathetic. I think what I might do here is I might switch my Bone Doctors over to healers, and then put healers behind this so that I can't cheese this like I'm doing right now. We'll just have to go right in here. That's a lot of shields. That's a lot of shields. They do all activate simultaneously. Actually, they don't all activate simultaneously. That's a pain. Yeah, this is... I have made a very difficult fight for myself, and I actually do need to beat it. Because if I don't, I won't be able to use my castle. Oh! Pete Poundmore II is a beast. Don't start on Pete Poundmore II. He is like one of the most nasty creatures. Kite him, kite him, kite him, kite him. Heal. Potion. There we go. That's a quite difficult pull. I think I can make that even worse by switching over my Bone Doctors. Because the first pull sucks anyway. It doesn't do anything. So I can just take those away now. And my time to beat is 254 on that now. There we go. It did?
Yeah.
It was supposed to arrive yesterday. It was supposed to arrive tomorrow. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, cool.
You said it's-
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm completely stupid.
No, it's
Yeah.
downstairs.
Cool. That's my Warhammer Disc Wars board game. Yeah.
Well, it came in a large, flat, kind of ish box.
I assume it's... Yeah, it must be that. Either that or someone sending me a more beef jerky. That's a possibility. Okay, so...
Have fun, chat.
Ugh. So...
Have fun, John.
Oh, please go away. Alright, so let's redo this defense. So if we throw one of these shield guys in here, the Fendertrons, that's going to make this more difficult to AoE. And then what we do is we go to our inventory and we grab the 5 bone puppeteers and we throw them in there and we set them up as healers. The room textures depend on what skin you pick. So there are now castle skins that you can choose. And this is the one. I chose the golden skin, which is this one, and has like a lot of nice chandeliers and stuff. There's all sorts of different ones. There's a spooky one. There's the opulentia one, which is quite popular. I think I'll put maybe one healer there. So the hope is that adding these healers in the back makes it a lot more difficult to cheese this area in the way that I did previously. There we go. Zeke can still insta-gib a weak... If you don't have good armor, Zeke can insta-gib you with critical shot. Yeah, he's still a fucking beast. So you've got to watch out for him. The problem is, like, this isn't really a pull at all. Like, I don't have enough castle defense rating to really make this work. So I might want to upgrade my castle harp. That's going to take 4,800 life force. So I might as well use the rest of my stuff around here. My Cyclops are only level 4, so they're pretty useless. But since we're doing resurrection stuff, we might want to just dump down a bunch more snotters. I have Count Snottingham, but he's defense... He's rubbish. Like, he's defense rating 26, which just doesn't do anything, so I'm just going to sell him. I could sell my Terror Raptor, but I'd rather hold on to him. You need a summoning portal rank 8 to use him, though, and my summoning portal is rank... Oh, it's rank 7, actually, so pretty close. I just need a lot more gold. That's fine. You can change the aggro circle by Alt and left-click drag. Okay. Oh, I see. So you can slightly push the aggro circle out. Okay. Not too far, but that means you can make it a little bit more difficult. Not sure I can fit him in the middle of there. No, I can put him back here. And then pull his aggro circle. There's only so far you can pull it, though. It's just to make sure you don't have to... It's to make sure that you can't just dump a huge amount of these guys in the same location. You can still dump a fair number of them, but... Okay. There we go. I'm not too keen on the movement of the aggro circle. But, yeah, they're sort of overlapping now, so that should be a double level 12 pound more pull with a bunch of these shield guys and healers. Should be fairly difficult. I'm going to have to validate this now again, so that's rather annoying. But such is the way of things. I've got... Do I want to keep that Scorpio? Yeah, the Scorpio's fairly annoying. I'm always tempted to switch over what he does, though. I think I'll pull Fatal Attraction on him. That might be quite good, because it'll pull him into the middle of the skeletons. So we can do that. And then we can... Can't really... I don't know what the hell they're doing with this system. It's a bit tricky to actually get the aggro circle in the right place, but... There we go. I'll have to fight through this again. So I've got a couple of healers in there now.